Have you ever wondered why some people constantly seek validation? Why some are terrified of abandonment? Why some people cannot trust anyone? And why some keep attracting unhealthy relationships again and again? Many times the answer is not in adulthood, it starts much earlier, in childhood. As a psychiatrist, one thing I have repeatedly observed is this: childhood experiences silently shape the emotional blueprint of adulthood. And the scary part is, most people don't even realize they are still reacting from their childhood wounds. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about something extremely important: how childhood experiences shape the psychological foundation of adult life. This video is not about blaming parents, it is about understanding how early experiences influence personality, emotions, self esteem, relationships, and even mental health later in life. A child's brain is highly impressionable and sensitive. The brain develops according to the environment in which the child grows. When the child grows up in a safe, emotionally supportive environment, the brain learns the world is safe, I am lovable, my emotions matter. But when the child grows up with criticism, neglect, fear, abuse, emotional instability, the brain may learn I am not lovable, I have to earn affection, love is unpredictable, my feelings don't matter. These beliefs slowly become part of adult personality. One of the most important psychological concepts here is attachment. Children learn relationships from their caregivers. If the caregivers are emotionally available and consistent, the child usually develops secure attachment. But if love is inconsistent, rejecting, frightening, emotionally absent, the child may develop insecure attachment patterns, and these patterns often continue into adulthood. For example, a child who constantly feared abandonment may become an adult who becomes emotionally dependent on relationships. A child who was ignored emotionally may struggle to express emotions later. A child who was constantly criticized may become a perfectionist adult with chronic self doubt. Not all trauma is dramatic. People think trauma only means severe physical abuse, but psychological trauma can come from constant humiliation, emotional neglect, parental conflict, feeling unsafe, being compared continuously, or never feeling emotionally understood. Sometimes the deepest wounds are invisible. Childhood experiences can affect adulthood in many ways: anxiety, low self esteem, difficulty trusting people, fear of rejection, difficulty setting boundaries, emotional numbness, need for constant validation, and people pleasing behavior. Many adults think this is just my personality, but sometimes this is actually an adaptation developed for survival in your childhood. Chronic childhood stress can also affect brain development. Long term stress increases cortisol levels and it may affect emotional regulation systems in the brain. That is why some individuals become hypervigilant, overly sensitive to criticism, or emotionally reactive later in life. The body remembers what the mind tries to forget. But understanding this is not about becoming stuck in the past, it is about self awareness. When people understand the roots of their emotional patterns, healing becomes possible. And healing does not mean blaming parents forever. Sometimes parents themselves were carrying unresolved trauma. Healing means recognizing unhealthy patterns, learning emotional regulation, developing healthier relationships, and rebuilding self worth gradually. Awareness is the first step toward healing. So, if you found this video meaningful, please follow for more and let me know in the comment section which childhood experience do you think affects adulthood the most. So, take care of your mental health. See you in the next video. Thank you.